Hello and welcome to the Beauty Know-It-All. I'm back at my desk in my office and I thought I would talk about summer skin savers because I've had so many questions recently from people saying I'm breaking out, my normal moisturiser doesn't work, how do I cleanse my skin in summer, how do I get hydration without feeling heavy or oily, and how do I protect my skin in summer? I mean, in addition obviously to an SPF. So I thought I'd talk through the things that I have relied on so much in the last couple of months. And we had a really early summer in the UK. It got really hot really quickly. We don't cope with extremes of weather at all in the UK. Everything grinds to a halt. It was about 90 degrees for a few days. People were getting sunburnt. People were getting breakouts. One of the most common questions I've had recently is, I'm wearing SPF every day and I'm breaking out really badly. And I'm wearing my normal moisturiser and my makeup is sliding off. So let me talk about my summer skin savers. Let's just start with them here. I've got them all here behind me. Let's start with my current favourite hyaluronic acid moisturiser. This has saved me so many times. In the last month I have been in London in 90-degree heat, in Jumbie Bay in Antigua in 92 with extreme humidity, back in the UK on a cloudy day like today, Barcelona on a yacht and in air-conditioned offices. And it's just brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. It's the Clinique Moisture Surge and it's their gel hydrator and it's basically supercharged hyaluronic acid. And what I like about it is it's in a gel form. And the thing about gels is they cool and soothe the skin as they go on as well. So you get the instant hit of moisture and then you get that cooling at night. In fact, when it was really hot back in the summer a couple of weeks ago in the UK, I would put this all on my head, neck and chest and then lie there. Because you know we don't have aircon in the UK, waiting for my skin to cool, but still waking up with hydrated skin. So what I do is, that's my first step. You know I love hyaluronic acid, I've spoken about it before, but I just think the Clinique Moisture Surge Supercharge Concentrate is absolutely brilliant. I've recommended it to so many people. This is on my second bottle here and I gave it to one of my friends the other day just because I needed to say it's a hero product for summer. So step number 2 for me is always an antioxidant serum, and I'm currently using two. One by Zoe Skin Health called Essential Daily Power Defense, and one by Epiance, which is basically the Intense Defense Serum, and I've spoken about them both before. They're both super lightweight, and by that I mean they're sort of slightly creamy serums. I can hardly bear to waste that on the back of my hand, although obviously it will protect me today. They go in super light, they layer over the Clinique hyaluronic acid gel really easily, or the Epiance Intense Defense, and guess what, this is a brand new one, so I'm going to have to load it up, and I love it. And basically that's a super lightweight lotion. And what they do is they form a barrier between you and the outside world. So they lightly hydrate, but I mean lightly. They are essentially lightly moisturising serums. But what they do is they give you a sort of power defence between you and the outside world. So they load your skin with antioxidants, so they protect you against pollution, stress, even to a degree the sun, which is why I really love to layer them under my SPF as well. So they're my two go-to antioxidant serums. And then, if I need a moisturiser, and often I don't actually, if the humidity levels are up, you know that your skin hydrates itself from the atmosphere, not from what you drink. I've said that before. So by the time you've put on hyaluronic acid, which is a supercharged moisturiser, then you've put on a serum which sort of locks the hyaluronic acid onto the skin, then you barely need a moisturiser. But if I do, I'm currently using Neostrata Dermal Replenishment, which is again a sort of, I do love to layer on serums. I am a serumaholic, which is basically a super lightweight serum like that. Again, like Clinique, none of them are scented really. And that's got the most gentle, and I think it's probably the active ingredients in it that are scenting it. And then what you end up with is sort of a triple layer of super lightweight, super hydrated skin, but essentially without the occlusive, heavy, pore clogging moisturisers and oils that people use in winter and that we all use in the UK in winter as well. I really love it. Also, I can put my mineral powder that has an SPF 20 by Jane Iredale directly over the top of that, because normally when you put a moisturiser on you have to wait for it all to absorb and then you put your mineral powder on, because otherwise it can tend to sort of grab to any moisturiser. But I mean 2 seconds, probably re-blow dry my fringe, and then I'm ready to go. But if you are suffering from breakouts in summer because you're using too heavy a moisturiser, I suggest you change to hyaluronic acid and a lightweight serum. But if you are breaking out in summer, I've got a 2-step cleansing routine for you. Okay, do you remember I mentioned these? I really love them. They are the Clinique Fresh Pressed Vitamin C. They're sort of the cleansing exfoliating granules. They're brilliant at getting rid of SPF at the end of the day. Even if, like me, you wear an SPF 20 to 30 mineral powder, and I apply it quite thickly, I must admit. I was out on a yacht recently in Barcelona, and I applied mineral powder really thickly all day. The sun didn't touch my skin, but to get it off at the end of the day, I do like that. And then what I like to do is follow it up with a glycolic cleanser. So this one is the Exuviant Age Reverse Bioactive Wash, which basically it's a foam, but it's not a bubbling foam, so it's a soap-free cleanser. The foam actually comes from the action of the pump, which aerates the cleanser. And I put it on my skin, and I like this with most glycolic or enzyme cleansers or lactic acid cleansers. I do think they take a while to work in summer to get rid of your SPF. So what I like to do is put that on, I pump it up, I put it on my skin, on damp skin, and then I clean my teeth, so it gives it 2 or 3 minutes to really work, and then I cleanse my skin. And that's my way of preventing SPF breakouts in the summer. So essentially my summer skin special savers are, or my SOSs I like to call them, are hyaluronic acid, without a doubt. Currently loving the supercharged Moisture Surge from Clinique. Then I use an antioxidant serum. If I need a little bit of moisturiser on top, I will use a more hydrating serum. But at the end of the day, do remember to cleanse your skin off really well. I mean, I must admit, I was very spoiled, and I did get sent some extras of these, but I've travelled all over the world recently, and these basically have been in my case with me the whole step of the way. So I basically use them as a first step, lightly exfoliating antioxidant cleanser, and then I use one of my acid cleansers and I leave it on for 2 or 3 minutes. One final thing, all of these are under 100 ml, which is important for me in summer because, well, it's important for me year round because I fly all the time. And just recently somebody tried to take them off for me, I think probably because they saw them and thought, oh, good skincare. But they're all under 100 ml, which means that you can take them on your flight with you because it's just important when you're flying or when you're traveling to hydrate and protect your skin. So they are my summer skin savers. Thank you for watching. Will you let me know what you use, especially in terms of hyaluronic acid and antioxidant serums? I did some research recently on antioxidant serums, and there aren't that many around that have more than one antioxidant in them. I'm always on the lookout for things, and I'm always willing to test and try things, which is how I discover the best skincare around. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Ask questions below. I will put every single detail of every single product in. I promise. The URLs are below. Just tap on the little arrow below that looks like that. Yeah? If you tap on that, up will come all the URLs so you can click through and look at the details and buy all the products. But also I'll put in some extra advice and tips on how to pack and look after your skin for summer. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll see you soon.